Hi friends, this is Dainty Tank. Thank you for joining me. That was sad. There we go. This is Dainty Tank. Welcome to Starry Flowers, a game by NomNomNami. If that name has sounded familiar, congratulations, you've played Bad End Theater. If you haven't played Bad End Theater, you need to play Bad End Theater. Go play that. It's phenomenal and queer and great and amazing, and I love it so much. So much. It brings me so much joy. I have it tagged up above, Poke Totoro. You could also go check them out. They've got a lot more games. A lot more games than what I've played. We've also played Her Tears Were My Light, which is devastating. Just emotionally devastating. But so beautiful and so pure and so good. This popped up on my radar. They just put out a new mobile game, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But then I spotted this game, and I'm like, oh, how did I miss this? Little gay witch boys? I want little gay witch boys. Let's play little gay witch boys. So that's what we're playing with Starry Flowers. Sorry, it's just so cute. I'm gonna move my dude up here. It's so cute. Okay, I can do this. Hello, and welcome to the deliciously romantic tale of my first love. Yes, please, Periwinkle. There's just one thing before we begin. I can grant you the power to choose my accessories at various points in the story. Oh my god, we get to fashion! Yes! I'm being very gracious to offer such a thing, you know. If you use it, or like, is it the K-pop art? Like, yeah. If you use it, you had better make me look good, as adorable as possible. Oh, I'm gonna make you look fab. Don't worry about that. We got you. This little feature has no effect on the story otherwise. It's simply for your entertainment. Should you wish for it. I do. I wish for it so much. I want this. Would you like to enable? Yes, I do. Yes, let's accessorize. Then without further ado, let's get ready for my first date with Pastel. Oh, Pastel. Okay. Pastel and Periwinkle. Okay. I'm sorry. Just I'm so happy. Okay, we can do this. I can't do this. I'm too gay for this. Okay. I'm not too gay for this. This is gay. Light earrings, dark earrings. Ooh. White ribbons. That's cute. Blue ribbons. Oh, the flower crown. Okay, royal. Cat ears, cute. Bunny. Angel. Demon. Flower is my favorite. Light choker. Ooh. Dark choker. Ooh. Flower choker. Blue flowers. Okay. Fairy wings. Pretty. Pretty sparkles. Okay. Lovely hearts. Angel wings. Demon wings. Nope. I'm going sparkles. We're gonna flower. Sparkle. That's it. I'm gonna stir this. Oh, my favorite. Oh, you look glamorous, my Periwinkle. Chapter 1, first date. Yes. Today I met a boy at a candy shop. Yes? The moment I saw him, I just knew I couldn't leave without flirting a little. He was so delightfully flustered, which of course only made him that much cuter. When I told him to meet me here, he could only manage to nod in response. Uh-huh. So cute. My favorite type is to pursue. There he is now. Oh my god, sparkles were the right idea. Oh, hello, honey. I love you. Pastel. Okay. Hey. How do I change this? Hey, I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Pastel, you look at you. And here I thought you looked pretty good in that uniform. My heart was unprepared. Sorry, is this too much? I can change. Reminds me of my wife. You look so cute. Oh, is it too much? You're just cute. My, but I haven't even fully seen what's under that cloak of yours. It'd be such a waste to change prematurely. Oh, right. Forget it then. Oh, honey. Besides, it'll be my Remember, YouTube is a 13 plus space. No kids allowed. It'll be my pleasure to unwrap you later on, my sweet. It's so cute. Now, shall we head to dinner? Okay, lead the way. Oh, I truly didn't expect it. He definitely seemed the type to have a more modest sense of style. Thigh highs with such a short skirt, or was it a dress? I only briefly glimpsed it. I'm quite looking forward to seeing more tonight. You are such a naughty little periwinkle, and I love you so much. You're so cute. The flusteredness. And it's so good. The art style from NomNomNami is so good. So good. Like, chef's kiss. The restaurant I decided on is one of my usual rotation. Good for a quiet, comfortable evening. For a variety of dates, you must have a variety of locations in mind. Tonight's mood is romantic rendezvous. It's a little high-end, though not overtly so. Just enough to make the night feel special. Pastel slides into the booth following Periwinkle's lead. They have not recovered. One hand holds his mantle in place while the other brushes his bangs aside anxiously. Is this your first time? Huh? Coming here, I mean. What did you think I was asking? No, nothing. I've never been here before. It seems fancy. I'm a fan of the atmosphere. The food isn't bad either. Now, let's get a few formalities out of the way, shall we? First and foremost, your pronouns. Oh, I just use he, him. What about you? The same, though I don't necessarily mind being called by others, especially considering my presentation. Understandable. Next, expectations. I consider clarity in this regard to be a key part of ensuring we both enjoy ourselves to the fullest. I do this sort of thing often, you see. As such, I have a couple of ground rules to establish. I have ground rules, and I'm going to communicate them clearly. I am very proud of you. So much, Periwinkle. Most gay boys don't. They need to. We need to. As a whole community, we need to communicate more. Sure, I'm actually glad you brought that up. Oh? Pastel, please have ground rules yourself? I'm not looking for anything serious. In fact, I kind of prefer when it's just a one-night thing. We're on the very same page then. Not that I mind if, we end up wanting to do this again some other time. That's quite likely for me in this case. Certainly, I'm open to that as well. Did you have any other ground rules? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Aww, I love you. You're so cute and anxious. Are you nervous? Yes. You can tell me to stop if you were ever feeling too overwhelmed. That's the other rule. I like feeling overwhelmed to an extent. I had assumed as much, but to hear it admitted outright, oh, Pastel, you're so cute. In that case, I'll do my best to overwhelm you, my sweet. Yes! It's such a cute date. Yes, this was shaping up to be a wonderful night indeed. The waiter came over to take our order. I went first, to give my sweet date a chance to compose himself. With our food ordered, Pastel finally drops his mantle to reveal. Okay, I'm gonna gonna move myself back down, actually, because this is just so cute. Oh, I can move it over here, away from people. I'm sorry to keep moving me, but, like, this is just so cute. You need to see it. My. So it was a cute little dress after all. Oh, I love you so much. You're so cute. Oh, and here I thought you were saving the surprise for after dinner. Sorry, I started feeling awkward with the extra layer. Don't apologize. My only lament is not getting to take it off myself. Oh! I think you're just going to get me dizzy by the end of this, my dear. Oh! Ah! Cat. Hi! Okay. Cat mode engaged. You'll save the last few layers for me, won't you? Wink! That's all that matters then. I'm having the time of my life. Oh my god, cat nails! So we have a pixel. Sorry about that. I'm having the time of my life, and by the looks of it, so is Pastel. Oh, I live to tease cute witch boys. How fortunate that I came across the sweetest one today. Our food arrives before Pastel is able to recover. He can't even look at the waiter in the eye. How adorable. No, I mustn't overindulge before we've even eaten our meal. There will be plenty of time after dessert. Pastel takes a few bites of his food before speaking up. So, Periwinkle, what do you do for a living? Besides tease you while you're barely able to speak? Yes, besides that. My line of work, then, suppose I can tell you. I'm an arrow magician. I specialize in creating pleasant scents. That makes sense. Arrow makes sense. Ha! Periwinkle takes his wand out of his sleeve and lightly taps the candle on the table. In a small burst, the atmosphere shifts around the pair. The candle's original aroma is quickly forgotten as it's replaced by something new and cozier. Oh, that is nice. What smell is that? I'm no good at pinpointing stuff like this. Vanilla. I thought it suited you. Although, I'm starting to think a more lustful scent might have been a better fit. What does that even mean? Just that you've done nothing but exceed my expectations. I'm not doing anything. Pastel retreats behind his glass of water, overwhelmed by his embarrassment once again. I did say I'd go a little easier on him, didn't I? He's just too irresistible. Anywho, I bottle and sell scents like this. It's fairly lucrative work once you build a reputation for yourself. Ah, sounds fulfilling. What about you, Pastel? What kind of magic do you specialize in? Oh, I had mostly been living without magic until recently. Without magic? I can't imagine. It's not so bad. I mean, humans do it, so why not? I suppose that's true. I very directly make a living off of mine, so I'd find myself in quite a bind if I wasn't able to use it. Not that I mind being bound from time to time, you know. How do you keep doing that? Every time I think we're talking about something innocent. Oh, I just can't help myself, can I? Deliberate word choice, my sweet. Would you like me to hold back a little more? No, it's okay. I was just kind of impressed that you were able to make it that naughty that quick. We finish up our meals and decide on sharing a slice of strawberry cheesecake for dessert. I like cheesecake. Pastel deliberately leaves the larger bits of strawberries for me. I wonder, is it because he doesn't like them, or is he just that kind? Where he leaves the bigger pieces for you? Yeah, I think he's that kind. Either way, this has quickly become my most favorite date of the past few months. Tell me more about yourself, Pastel. I'm afraid the only thing I know is that you work at the renowned Atelier Sweets. Oh, there's not much else to know. Surely there's plenty more to know than that. Any hobbies, perhaps? Cleaning, maybe? Any non-work related hobbies, dear? Sorry, I never know how to answer these types of questions. My best friend is an alchemist, so I've recently been doing little adventures to help gather ingredients for her craft. Now there's something interesting. Other than that, I honestly don't get out much. I have my hands full running the store. So diligent. Does that mean this is your first night out in a while? Yeah, I guess it is. I'm honored you were willing to share it with me then. Yeah, I don't think I ever would have tried this place if you hadn't brought me in. So, it's been worth it so far. Thanks, Periwinkle. The table had long been cleared, and yet our conversation continued through the night. This place is never too busy, which always leaves me free to linger here without the guilt of taking up any much-needed table space. The longer the date, the more satisfying the finale. That's something I live by. Rushing straight to the climax inevitably gets a bit dull after a while. I want to enjoy this night to its fullest. Pastel, do you see that witch at the other table over there? Don't be too obvious now. The one with the tall hat, you see? Yeah, I see them. I brought them here about 2 weeks ago. I guess they agreed that it made a nice date spot. I actually... The guy sitting across from them. I'm pretty sure I've been with him before. Oh. No, seriously? You're joking, Pastel. No, that happens in queer culture. It's not just a thing that you see. It totally happens. Cross-dating exes is totally an accidental thing that happens. And sometimes it's deliberate, but mostly accidental. Yeah. Shh, don't say my name too loud. Just keep your head low, I'm sure he won't notice. Oh, he's just looked this way. I'm like kidding. Perry! Ooh, a nickname already. We're moving so fast. You're the one who's been calling my sweet all night. Well, you are, aren't you? Whose fault is it that you share a name with Candy? You share a name with Candy? Pastel? Am I missing something? Am I saying it wrong? I don't know. I'm going to... Yep, I'm still going to keep calling him Pastel. No, not mine. Still, do you think those two make a good couple? How should I know? Just imagine the kind of person I'd go out on a date with and pair them with the other. And what kind of person is that? You, for one. Maybe they wouldn't be so good together. My, am I supposed to take offense to that? Nah, that guy was just kind of pushy. Oh. You're too much, Pastel. You're so cute. We eventually make our way out of the restaurant that night. It'd gotten quite late already. When's the last time I stayed until closing? There was never an amount of awkward silence between us, only Pastel's embarrassed pauses, clear attempts to steer his mind away from debauchery. As we wander back into the night air, he's the first to speak up again. You could have at least let me cover the tip. Nonsense, I'm the one who asked you out tonight. You don't have to cover a thing. Oh, in fact, I prefer you didn't cover. Okay, I saw that one coming this time. You didn't have to say it. Too easy, huh? But really, it's a shame to hide such a cute outfit from the world. I don't have the confidence. It reminds me of my youth. You'll get there, my sweet. One day, you'll be able to toss aside any feelings of inadequacy and wear all sorts of daring outfits with pride. With pride. No, it's not a matter of self-esteem or anything. It's just, if anyone I knew saw me like this, I would die. So that's how it is, I'm being treated to a more intimate side of this witch boy right now. We walk together under the streetlights until we reach our original meeting place. Would you like me to escort you home? No, that's okay. Then, if you don't mind, my place is just down the street. Perhaps you could accompany me to mine? Yes, I mean, I wouldn't want you to have to walk alone in the dark. Such a gentleman. Oh, that's precious. Periwinkle expertly slides his hand up and under Pastel's mantle, linking arms as they go along. They walk in comfortable silence toward Periwinkle's house. Well, this is me. I had a most lovely evening. Thank you for accompanying me to dinner tonight. I had fun too. Thanks for inviting me out. Pastel fidgets as if he has something to ask, but can't find the words. Pastel? Periwinkle takes a step closer. Yes? He leans in, pausing for any sort of reaction. Only for Pastel's lips to come clumsily crushing forward. He's in more of a rush than I thought. Then again, I did spend all evening winding him up. So cute! Aww, I love it. Pastel, I just remembered. Since we're here, would you like to come in and sample some of my magic? I'd like that, yes! Very well then. Aww. We both knew from the beginning that he would be staying the night, of course. It's just so much more fun drawing it out like this. But if that kiss is any indication of things to come, I may have gone a little overboard tonight. If so, we're in for quite a sleepover. Sorry about the mess. I just haven't found the time to tidy up. Door closes loudly behind them. When Pastel doesn't respond, Periwinkle turns back to face him. Pastel's back is against the door as he fumbles to untie his mantle. He's completely run out of patience, hasn't he? Then I'm afraid I simply have no choice but to indulge him. Aww. I shouldn't keep you waiting a second longer now, shall I? Aww. But I still need to change into something a little easier to take off. Looking this good comes at a price, you see. I promise, I won't keep you waiting. Okay. Periwinkle gives him a peck on the lips and then leads him through the cluttered living room to his bedroom door. Aww. Chapter 2, Conjuring Fragrance. Conjuring Fragrance. Takes me ages to get out of bed that morning. After all, I just couldn't stop thinking about how adorable Pastel was. He scrambled out of here almost as soon as he woke up, saying he couldn't be late for work. Such a shame. It would have been nice to get one last round in. I did get a kiss goodbye, though. Aw. It was nice to feel like a housewife for a moment. But I should get to work, too. I have an order to fill, don't I? Periwinkle finally rolls out of bed and gets ready for the day. The order in question is for a nearby apothecary. Did you know air magic, like mine, is actually quite good for you? It's got nothing to do with actual healing magic, but the calming atmosphere it creates does wonders for one's mood. I can believe that, yeah. The particular batch is meant to help with insomnia. Which is ironic considering how late I stayed up with Pastel. Whoops. Can't be distracted now. I really need to finish up these last few bottles. Periwinkle closes his eyes and draws his wand. Large drops form at its tip, falling into the empty bottle one by one. With each drop, the bottle's contents swell, and after only the 5th drop, it's completely filled. Ah, perfect. It's so much easier to finish these with a clear mind. Couldn't help it. Yeah, I can't help it if it was a refreshing night out. It's the only way to regain my focus. Although, I probably could have gotten one of those last night if Pastel hadn't been so impatient. No. Mustn't let my mind wander too far from work now. Periwinkle fills the remaining bottles, screwing the lids on as he goes. There. Now my house is going to smell like lavender. I'd better head out before I'm lulled to sleep by my own magic. Aw. Accessorize. Oh, is it new ones or the same ones? Oh, it's the same ones. Looking fabulous! The apothecary is only a short walk away, but I've never managed to walk in its doors on time. Perhaps because it's so close, I always underestimate the time it takes to reach it. I can hear the owner tapping her foot with impatience as soon as I open the door. Astrogalius? Astrogalius. There we go, sorry. Astrogalius, I have that special order ready for you. You're late again, Periwinkle. Lost track of time. You'll forgive me, won't you? You are literally my only provider who has no respect for appointments. That's simply never true. I never miss a date. There's the problem. You were out getting laid again, weren't you? How vulgar. I had a romantic evening with a very cute boy, who then ended up sleeping over. Well, you had all week to fill the order. Try getting it done in advance next time. Yes, ma'am. Now let's see what you brought. I worked with Astrogalius for a few years now. She's completely immune to my charms. Shocking, to say the least. But it's meant we've been able to remain good friends all this time. Or, let's see. Astrogalius, would you consider us to be good friends? I put up with you. I think that's a yes for you. My, but you don't put up with anyone. You must really like me. You got a favor to ask or something? Is that what you're getting at? No, I was just thinking of how to categorize our friendship. Business associate works just fine, doesn't it? Come on, surely you consider us to be closer than that. I know better than to get involved with you, Periwinkle. Why? Whatever do you mean? You're too dazzling. I do have dazzle. I have the riz. I take that as a compliment. Great. Now will you stop distracting me? I'm trying to count. Yes, we're definitely good friends. Too dazzling, though. I'm not sure there is such a thing. And what would be wrong with it if there was? What point is there in not shining as brightly as one can? Astrogalius finishes counting the bottles, sighing in feigned exasperation as she marks them off her checklist. You may always be late, but you deliver quality each time. You're consistent, if nothing else. The waiting is part of the fun. It builds excitement, wouldn't you say? Nope, just builds frustration for me, but at least you always come through. She unlocks the small drawer behind the counter and takes out an envelope with Periwinkle's name scribbled on it. Here's the rest of your payment. Don't spend it all at once. Oh, I couldn't if I tried. Really, you're too generous. Astrogalius rolls her eyes and begins stocking the shelves with her new inventory. 2 or 3 orders a month. That's all it takes to support myself entirely through this apothecary. Hard to believe my magic is really worth so much. But who am I to complain? It's certainly a more favorable balance compared to the kind of work I was doing years ago. And I do enjoy the freedom, the excessive amounts of time I have for partying, for dates. Oh, and on that note, with all the business out of the way, would you like to hear about my date? Would I like to? Not necessarily. Please, astrologers, is anyone with no romance in your own life, the one you can do is live vicariously through me. The no romance thing is by choice. I listen to you gush for your own damn sake. Love it. For my sake? Yeah. I'm afraid you might actually implode if you had no one to talk to about this stuff. I'm actually making a noble sacrifice every day that you come in here with new tales of romantic conquest. If you're truly suffering, I shall shall desist. Desist? Desist. If you're wondering why I stutter on this, I have dyslexia and also a brain injury. So both of those things makes words come out weird sometimes. You'll see things like shifted around, meanings shifted. Totally my brain. That's how it works. You can always read for yourself. Always play the game for yourself if you want to. If you don't want to listen to my words. If you do want to listen to my words and laugh along, feel free. I shall desist. That's the thing though. I do like seeing you all worked up over something, even if you don't understand it myself. Is she Arrow? I assume she. I probably shouldn't have. Probably should have assumed they, just in case. But Arrow? Arrow? Maybe? Arrow Ace? So there is a mutual benefit. Listen then? Yeah, at least until I get all this put away. After all, I'm kicking you out for the day. After that, I'm kicking you out for the day. Hi, sir. My leg is asleep too. Could you stop? Could you? I'm gonna put you down. Boop. Alright. Whew, okay. Fair enough, I better be brief then. He's the most adorablest, cutest thing. I picked him up at the candy shop yesterday. Fluffy pink hair with golden eyes, naturally rosy cheeks that make him look as if he's always a little embarrassed by something. He's shy, but not the type that becomes paralyzed in the bedroom. Periwinkle, for the last time, I do not need to hear about the bedroom stuff. Stop. I wasn't giving any details. Although the details are the best part. This is a safe for work zone. Break that rule and you're out of here. My apologies, I'll refrain. Anyway, my point is, he's extremely cute. Adorable, in fact. Right, so standard fare for you? Absolutely not. If he was just your average cutie, would I be emphasizing his cuteness so much? I don't meet these people, so it's all the same to me. How can it be? The intensity is so drastically different, perhaps so intense that I'm having trouble explaining it properly. I'll say, all you've really told me so far is that he's cute and shy. He's kind as well. He saved the best part of our dessert for me without even asking. Wow, I will fled with that one. Oh, enough with your sarcasm. When all my favorite details are off limits, what do you suppose I'm left with? Well, what really matters is that you had a good night, even if it meant you couldn't get here on time like I asked. I'm already hoping to see him again, to be honest. Oh yeah? Don't hear that from you very often. Really? But I've gone on second dates all the time. This guy got a name. I don't kiss and tell. No, actually, you tell me about everyone you kiss. You tell me about all of them. Come on, if he's really the absolute cutest, it's a shame to keep him anonymous, right? Not like I'm gonna tell anyone anyways. Fine. His name is Pastel. Even his name's cute. Right? Oh, that reminds me. He sold me some candies that shared his name. Would you like to try? Sure. How could a witch turn down free candy? Periwinkle digs into his bag and pulls out one of the pastels. He hands the candy to Astragalus. He promptly unwraps it and pops it into her mouth. Oh, these are good. Where'd you say this candy shop was? Not far from here. I'll give you directions. Shortly after telling Astragalus where to find Atelier Sweets, she unceremoniously kicked me out. She long finished putting up all the bottles anyway. With money in my pocket and no more work to be done for the moment, I'm free to begin pursuing my next date. But wherever shall I go? It's a weekday. Too early for parties, too early for drinks. Suppose I could return home and straighten up the place. However, why would I busy myself with chores when I could be celebrating another order successfully filled? Before Periwinkle can decide on where to go, a familiar witch approaches him. Periwinkle? Cassia? Oh, Cassia, so lovely to see you. Yay! I'm so glad we ran into each other. How to describe Cassia. She's exceedingly cuddly. We met at a party one night, during which she latched onto my arm and never let go. Quite endearing. Since then, we've gone on little dates from time to time. She really loves my magic, so I tend to spoil her whenever we're together. Did you need something, dear? Ah, yes, I tried coming over last night, but you didn't seem to be home. Oh, you came to visit me? I'm flattered. I must have been out at dinner at the time. Sorry I missed you. Oh, it's okay. I was mostly looking to talk. So, if you're available right now, do you want to go to a cafe? That sounds perfect. I would love to. Aw. We take our seats at the nearby cafe. It's a pleasant, sunny little place. I've come here very often with all sorts of other witches. Cassia orders her usual hot chocolate with extra marshmallows, while I decide on a simple rose tea. Yeah? Okay. Pixel brought me a friend. Yeah, you brought me Spoops? You wanna come? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Come here. Yep. You did it. Good job. Proud of you. We got a Pixel again. He paid the toll. He brought his little mini squishy to me. Not kidding. He does this all the time. So Cassia orders her usual hot chocolate with extra marshmallows, while I decide on a simple rose tea. Oh my god. There you go. You got it. You landed. Oh, Periwinkle, could you make my marshmallow smell like roses too? With pleasure. Periwinkle's wand drops from his sleeve and he gives Cassia's cup a quick little tap. Yay, it smells like roses! Just as you asked, dear. It may slightly affect this taste, so let me know if you'd like the spell undone. Cassia dips her spoon and lifts a marshmallow to her lips, blowing on it lightly before popping into her mouth. No, it's wonderful. She truly can find the joy in any little moment. Such delights. Definitely a contender for the title of absolute cutest witch, though I would call her absolutely cute rather than absolute cutest. Has someone dethroned Cassia here? It takes more than cuteness alone to earn the title of absolute cutest witch. That's where the differences lies, of course. But what am I thinking? How rude is it to begin ranking my dates in such a way? I must be stuck on the thought from my earlier conversation with Astrologus, trying to put Pastel's cuteness into words. He really is something special. It's all in the contrast. His polite, well-mannered, and proper exterior concealing such intense desire, begging you to make the first move, and then going ahead and taking it on his own as soon as you... Enough of that, there's someone else in front of me now, isn't it? I was about to say, break out of your thoughts, you are stuck on the boy. You're with someone else at the moment. Cassia continues happily sipping on her hot chocolate before speaking up again. Oh, I missed you, Periwinkle. Been so busy with packing. I haven't had a chance to see you at all. Packing? And just where are you headed off to? Oh, that's right, I never got a chance to tell you. I'm finally moving in with my partners. Oh my god, partners. Yay, Polly. In 2 more days, the 3 of us will all be sleeping in the same bed. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, good for you guys. So good. Oh, that sounds cozy. Congratulations. Yes, happy times. Thank you. I've looked forward to it for so long. Sounds like you're about to enter a lovely domestic life. You deserve it. I'm really happy. But speaking of my partners, you've still never even met them. True. But I can imagine they're wonderful just from how you've talked about them. Right, but, what if you didn't have to imagine? That's what I've been wanting to talk to you about. I was hoping we might all be able to go on a group date sometime. Oh? Yeah. Because, I just think you're so wonderful, Periwinkle. I want them to know you too. Although it sounds like fun, I'm a bit... Wait, before you say no. They're both very easygoing and so loving and nice. I can promise it won't be overwhelming. That, unfortunately, isn't where the issue lies, my dear. I know you said you didn't want to get involved before, but I just know that we would all get along so well. I'd like to reassure you however I can, but I understand if you still turn me down. Matters of love are so tricky, aren't they? I still recall the first time something like this was asked of me. I had been nervous going in, but I had also never entered a group situation before. I attributed my anxiety solely to that. However, it quickly became clear that I just wasn't suited to it at all, which is fair. Some people just are monogamous, and some people are very poly, and that's fair. That's fair. If Periwinkle is not suited to being part of a poly group, that's fine. Polycule, as they're called. I do love to spoil each of my partners, but strictly one at a time. Perhaps I was left scarred by the breakdown in communication and the passionate fires of a long-established romance. Surely Cassia and her partners are magnificent people. It may indeed be fun for a night, but becoming entangled in committed relationships is something I've always avoided from the beginning, isn't it? This is all very sweet of you, but I do have to decline. Aw, I can't help but feel a little brokenhearted. I apologize. Truly, it's nothing personal. Oh, I know. I don't take offense or anything. It's just sad. Now that I'm going to be living with them and knowing you wouldn't want to meet them, I think it's best we just break things off. Yes, I agree. As you said, it's for the best. I hope we can still be friends, though. Of course. I'm sure our paths will cross every now and then. Yeah, thank you for always treating me so well, Periwinkle. It was my pleasure. Even casual relationships can end in breakups like this. This is largely why I tend to prefer one-night affairs. Things can become so messy as things evolve. As Cassia and I go our separate ways, I can't help feeling a little blue. Perhaps I'll return home for the day after all. Aww. Periwinkle quickly changes into something more comfortable, dropping his bag unceremoniously on the couch. Could use an afternoon nap. Yes, it's precisely what I need. I'll wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go back out onto the town. He shoves some blankets aside and collapses into the couch. When he does, the contents of his bag spills into the floor. Aw? Lazily leaning over to gather it up before he notices the candies from before. Was I too hasty in saying I'd hoped to see Pestle again? I suppose I've forgotten the feeling of not being enough for someone. Usually these things tend to dissipate naturally without confrontation or notice, so when they don't, it stings. Periwinkle scoops up the candies, dropping all of them but one of them back into his bag. He settles into the couch place on the couch and nestles in a tangled mess of blankets and cushions, and unwraps his chosen pastel. It is sweet though. What a shame that would be if I never got to taste it again. That's right. Can never resist the promise of an entertaining night, no matter what may come down the line. A hopeless hedonist after all. Nothing to be done about that. Let fate decide then. If he comes, he comes. And if we never meet again, I can always hold on to the memory of our perfect date. Several hours later, there's a knock at the door. And right there on the doorstep, Periwinkle is pleasantly surprised to find Pastel. I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. Oh, he's so cute. And treating me to another cute new look, no less. Sorry, I couldn't stop thinking about... I realized last night I never actually got to sample your magic. The scents you mentioned. Oh, that's right. We were quite preoccupied, Yes, so that's why I'm here. You couldn't stop thinking about me? He finally managed to make eye contact, but quickly averts his gaze once more. Were you in bed? Sorry, I shouldn't have come so late. These aren't even my sexiest pajamas. Behold, my non-sexy pajamas. I didn't say anything about that. But to answer your question, no, I wasn't. Although I did take a nap earlier this afternoon. I would have otherwise been enjoying the relaxing night in. And I'm so glad I didn't end up going out. I would have missed out on this flustered mess. Would you like to come in? Pestle nods vigorously in response. It's a little bit of a mess in here. I hope you don't mind. There's a path through. I've seen worse. Oh, maybe. I'll let it spiral further into chaos then. I'm just so competitive, you know. I'm not sure that's a competition you really want to win. Perhaps not. Periwinkle carefully steps over some of the clutter to dig through one of the boxes in the far corner of the room. Haha, there you are. My personal favorites. This row here contains most of my more potent scents, most of them for relaxation things, to calm the nerves. The rest I just happen to like. Sweet scents like strawberry, banana, bubblegum, mango. Is there any reason you're not only naming candy flavors? Must be a coincidence. Pastel picks out an unlabeled bottle filled with a pale pink liquid. What's this? Ah, watch out. That one's an aphrodisiac. We'll see about that. Oh! Pastel locks eyes with Periwinkle as he opens the vial without hesitation. How bold! Oh, it's Peach! I almost expected it to be overpowering. Yes, well, the aphrodisiac bit was a lie, but I'm glad you'd like it. You're really good at this type of magic. I've never done anything like it. Would you like to try it on? Oh, no, I wouldn't do perfume or cologne or anything like that. You've never tried it? Oh, so would you say you're a perfume version of? No, honey. I'm not. Who even says things like that? Periwinkle says that. My line of work, you'd be surprised. It's probably just you. Maybe so. If you're not going to try it, I'll have it back now, please. I could try. I just don't know how I'm supposed to apply it. May I? Pastel nods, handing over a small vial. Periwinkle seals the opening with his finger and then swiftly tilts the bottle over and back. Here. Aww. He lightly rubs a spot on Pastel's neck, engulfing them both in a pleasant scent of his magic. Their eyes meet, neither of them daring to be the first to move. Maybe the aphrodisiac bit wasn't a lie after all. Pastel breaks the spell, rushing forward with a sudden kiss. And then retreats just as quickly. Sorry, He certainly is impulsive. Not that I mind at all. I'm more than happy to go along with your little game, Pastel. Oh no, my own magic is working too well. I guess there's no choice but to have my way with you, my sweet. No. Pastel's half-hearted protests end there. Periwinkle's hands are already upon him, and would continue to be for the rest of the night. Aw, you guys are so cute. Missteps. Oh, okay. I am going to cut this here. I am loving this, and I can't wait to begin to see the rest of it. But for now, I'm going to end this here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you're enjoying this adorable gay story. Oh my god. I think there's a whole larger universe connected to it in NomNomNami's rest of the games. So, but even so, like, I can still get into the characters without knowing any of the backstories here. And they're so adorable. Oh my god, it's so adorable. So, play yourself. Links are down below. And also, again, call out Queer Games Bundle on Itch.io. Support them. It's really good. Series games. I think it's near 500 games that you get for the price of a regular $60 game. Links are down below. And with that, I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye!